Hey up all, and welcome to another Hengist Wild Camps. Well, I'm back in the glorious Peak District, and in particular, I'm in Edale, in the Nag's Head, in the pub. And I'm with Mr. Kev Green. Cheers, mate. Good health, everybody at home. E-bar gum, that's refreshing beer. It is. We're out for a couple of nights. We're going to have a beer in here, and then go up to the campsite and get settled in. And I'll tell you more about it when we're up there. But for the moment, I'm just going to have a chat with Kev and drink this. Well, we drink our beer, we're going to get our bags on now and get to our campsite.
This is awesome, right? And apply for a wider hit roll. Of course.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
We've arrived at our campsite, a familiar spot. If you've seen my videos before, you'll know roughly where we are. Well, I'm thinking of getting my tent up round about here. You can see Kev's getting his up over there. So without further ado, I'll get my shelter up. Well, that's my tent up. I've got an out inside it. My bag's still over there, so I'll just drag it over and start getting some stuff in, and I'll bring you back when I'm sorted. Finally, I've got everything sorted in my tent. Whew. And there's still a bit of daylight left. I think the sun's just about going down, so probably about an hour of twilight before it starts getting really dark. I'll just turn the camera around, give you a quick look what I've got inside. Pretty much my usual affair. Well, as we approach the doorway, I've got my chair, backrest type thing on top of my silver mat. Right at the back, I've got my rucksack and my electrical bag. Down the side, I've got some beef jerky, some fuel, my kitchen, windshield, stove, pots, pans, everything's in there. There's my trusty wooden spoon. Some curry and rice for tomorrow. I've had a big meal today already, so I'm not going to eat tonight. Some chocolate and 4 tins of McEwen's. And in the bedroom area, I've got my climate static insulated V-Light, my Flextail neck contour pillow, my Effie Active summer sleeping bag, my down trousers, down boots, and my synthetic puffer jacket. Well, there's one last job to do, and that's to dive in tent and get my boots off. So I'll get on with that, and I'll see you in a bit. I'm finally all sorted. I'm in my chair, sat in my tent, I've got my boots off. Oh, and I can wiggle my toes, that's so nice. Well, it's still really warm, there's no rain, it's not cold, there's a bit of a breeze, but it's not too bad. I'm not going to bother getting any food on tonight because I had a big meal about 4 o'clock, so I'm still really full from that. But now that I'm all sorted, I can relax, enjoy the evening, and turn my thoughts to, you've guessed it, a tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3. Oh. Well, tonight's beer is courtesy of Leslie, who very kindly donated to my Buy Me a Beer fund. So thanks a lot, Leslie. I really appreciate that. Well, everybody at home, let's get it cracked open. Oh, that smells good. Well, good health, everybody, and cheers. By gum, that's good beer, that. Well, I'm going to drink this first can. I've got 4 cans. I'm rationing myself. 2 cans tonight, 2 cans tomorrow. So it's quite late at the moment, so that's another reason why I'm not getting any food on, besides the fact I'm not hungry. I'm just going to drink this and enjoy it the rest of this evening, and I'll catch up with you later. The time's approaching 10:30. I've only had 1 tin of beer. I'm that sleepy. I thought about opening a second one. I was debating. I thought, no, I just want to get my head down. With the sound of this burbling stream and me having a full stomach from the big feed I had before I set off. I'm really sleepy. As I said, I've only had 1 tin of beer. I had a pint in pub as well. But yeah, unusual for me only to have 1 tin. Means I've got extra to carry tomorrow. Well, on that note, folks, I'm going to get my head down. So I will say good night all, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night, everybody. Good morning, everybody. The time's about 8:30. What a great sleep I had last night. Out like a light. Woke up a couple of times. Turned over, went back to sleep. Can't believe it's 8:30. Thought it'd be earlier than that. Right, well, I best turn my thoughts to making a brew. I'll have to go down to the stream and get some water. Well, it don't look too bad outside. Right, I'll get my boots on and go down to the river and get some water for a brew.
There should be a bit more in the way of sunshine between those showers, particularly compared to what we saw on Sunday in places as we see this weather front arriving. Elsewhere,
Well, that's my morning brew made. I shall just grab it, give it a taste. Oh, that's lovely. The sun's just come out as I took a drink. That sunshine's warm as well. Oh, that's nice. Well, I'm going to drink this, wake up, and then turn my thoughts to packing up. But in the meantime, I'm just going to drink this. Well, that's me, out of the tent, all suited and booted, saddled up, kit on my back, ready for today's journey. What a great night that was. I had a fantastic sleep. Really needed it. Well, I'm doing my usual. Just here where Jannu is. Hey. And my trekking poles. That's where I have my tent. And I'm doing my usual, having a last look around for any tent pegs, or more importantly, any little bits of rubbish. But it's absolutely spotless. It's as we found it. And like we all do, we leave no trace so others can enjoy it. On the subject of leaving no trace, as well as leaving no trace, we don't have fires either. But look at this. I'll just turn the camera around. Right, well, I'll just pan past this. This has been repaired. First of all, somebody had a fire there, and you can see they've returfed it. But look at this. You know, no matter how good your fire pit is, all it takes is one airborne ember to settle on the ground of all this peat. And then you've got, you know, the next day a bloody fire underground. And this log, last time we were here, it was right down there. They've dragged it up here and they've set that on fire. It makes my blood boil when I see things like this. You know, it's great having a fire if it's authorised. You know, I've stayed on wilderness campsites where they allow you to have fires, and there it's great. I get it, but not in the Peak District with all this peat. In all years, well, let's say both of us have been wild camping in Peak District. Have you ever had a fire? I haven't. Never. It's just not needed. Also on the note of this, you may have noticed in some of my comments, I'm a bit reluctant to give out precise locations where I am. And it's because of things like this. I mean, this is a pretty well-known spot. You can't miss it as you're walking up the path. But I'm not being funny when I don't give out locations. That's the reason why. You know, because of things like this. I don't think that you would do that personally, but, you know, other people casually just click on and go, oh, yeah, I'll go there. And next thing you know, they've started a bloody fire there.
We found fire pits and discarded rubbish in places that are out of the way.
Yeah, middle of nowhere.
And that's because somebody's let it be known, the location be known on the internet, and then that's it. You know, oh, I'll go there.
Yeah.
That looks a nice spot.
Yeah.
I'll go there.
It's sad, isn't it? Because it gives proper wild campers, people who respect the land, don't have fires, who tidy up after themselves, who pick up other people's rubbish, a bad name. You know, and this is why landowners bloody clamp down on it.
And justifiably so.
Well, anyway, don't want to leave on a sour note. We're going to head up onto the plateau today, and I think we're going to be heading towards Crowden to get some water at one point. I don't know if we're going to go up Jacob's Ladder. I think we are, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to go up Jacob's Ladder. So there should be some nice views to show you. So I'll start today's journey and plod on.
Hey, come here.
Look at horns on them things. I'll just try and zoom in. Yeah, I won't like to get in a fight with one of them. Well, we're just making our way up to Jacob's Ladder, and I stopped to look at those cows. Right, I'll plod on. An ice cream dispenser. Well, the time's about 1:30 and we've just stopped at this lovely little spot for a bit of a sit down, bite to eat. I've had some beef jerky, drink of water, and just rest our bones for a bit before we carry on up Jacob's Ladder onto the plateau. This turned out to be a lovely day. Really nice and warm, nice cooling breeze. I'm enjoying myself. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know what I'm up to, and I'll see you probably when I'm up on tops. The Woolpacks! Hey! Hey, one of my old camping spots, Mr. Stay Puffed. I always call that rock. It's better when sun's lighting it up. We're in the Woolpacks and we're making our way over to Crowden Brook. The weather's still lovely, and asked some chap who was walking along who'd passed Crowden Brook, and he said there's water there, so that's good news. Right, I'll plod on. Well, we've arrived at Crowden Brook, and I'm pleased to say that the water is flowing. So we're going to get our bags off now and grab some water from just over there, I reckon, where there's a little waterfall. Right, I'll get on with that. Well, we've grabbed our water, we've had a little bit of a rest, and we've got our bags on our backs, and oh, you can feel that weight. Well, you can as you're putting them on your back. Once they're on your back, not too bad. Well, we've not got far to our campsite now, so I'll plod on uphill and I'll speak to you when we get there.
Where are you going?
Probably just go here. Or there. Or there. Yeah, I think I'll probably just go here. We've arrived at our campsite. Oh, and I'm glad we're here, because I like the camping bit more than the walking bit. So, what a fantastic view we've got from up here. Brilliant. I'm going to get my tent up now. There's nobody around, and it's a bit breezy, so might as well get out of the breeze. So I'll get on with that, and I'll see you in a bit. Well, that's my tent up. It's just there. My bag's still on ground because I've got nought in it yet, so I'm going to drag that over in a moment. But I just thought I'd give you a look inside while there's nought in it. Yeah, as we approach the door. a rather spacious bedroom area and a rather spacious living room area. And if you want something that's really big, look at Kev's. His MLD
Duomid XL.
Duomid XL, extra large. Where's the front of it? Yeah, it's a big tent that. Let's have a look inside. Oh, there's some real estate inside that, isn't there? Easily get 2 people in there, get 3 people in that thing. Have you got the inner for it as well?
Yeah, I've got the mesh units going. I can't remember now what the weight
Yeah.
of this is on its own.
That's not bad, is it?
It's way less than a kilo.
Yeah, I'll give you that door. Right, well, I'm going to go and get my bag and get some stuff in.
So, I mean, this will fit like the Trail Star will pretty much anywhere up here.
Yeah.
You know, there are a few pitches where it won't go on, but I was pleasantly surprised I managed to shoehorn it in to the bottom of Grind Brook.
Well, that's me all sorted. I've got everything kind of laid out in my tent. It's pretty similar to how it was last night. Well, next job I've got to do is dive in tent and get my boots off. So I'll get on with that. At last and finally, boots are off. Whoa, and I can wiggle my toes again. My favourite part of the camp. The walk's out the way, tent's up. I can sit down, relax. I've got everything kind of laid out in my tent. And just like last night, it's roundabout now. Well, just like last night and every other camp that I've been on. It's roundabout now my thoughts turn to a tin of Mickey Ewan's Champion 7.3. Well, this is the beer that Leslie got me. I only drunk 1 tin last night. Very unusual for me, that, but I had a right good sleep. Anyway, enough of my waffle. Let's get this cracked open. Eee, that smells good and the sun's come out as well, just in time. Well, everybody at home, good health and cheers. By gum. Hey, that's good beer, that. Oh, I'm glad I only drunk 1 tin last night. I've got 3 tins for today. Hey. Well, I'm going to just get my thoughts together, relax, drink this first tin of beer, have a bit of a chat with Kev, and just take in these wonderful views. It's brilliant from here. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a bit. It's a bit later than when I last spoke to you. Sun's gone down, and I've got some grub set up here. And I'm about to get my stove lit and get it warmed up and get some hot food down inside me. I'm really hungry. So, let's get on with that. Well, that's my grub cooked. I've got chicken jalfrezi with pilau rice, and I've retreated inside my tent because it's a bit blowy outside there. So, it smells good. Let's give it a taste. It's hot, very hot. That is well nice. Well, apart from some beef jerky, which we had at the bottom of Jacob's Ladder, and some really delicious cheese biscuits, this soft cheese mixture that Kev made. I can't remember exactly what was in it, but there's all kinds of ingredients. Nothing like what you could buy at the shops. It was really nice, and on some wholemeal type, almost like water biscuits. Had those for starters. So I really worked up an appetite for this. Anyway, enough of me rambling on. I'm going to get stuck into this while it's still hot, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Well, I've had my grub. Let me just turn this off for a second. What was I saying? Yeah, I've had my grub. I've done washing up, so I've got a clean pan ready for a brew at morning. And yeah, it's been a brilliant evening. And now I've done washing up, I'm going to reward myself with my final tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3. Going to wash down that Korean rice. What a good way to round it off. Well, let's get it cracked open. Ooh, that smells as good as the others did. Well, everybody at home, good health and cheers. By gum, that's still good beer. Whoa, what a good way to round night off. Well, I'm going to put Wireless back on because there's some good comedy on at the moment. Enjoy this can of beer, and then I'll turn my thoughts to getting my head down. So I'll probably bring you back when I'm in my sleeping bag. But for the moment, I'm going to drink this. I'm all tucked up in my sleeping bag. Yeah, I've finished all my beer. I've got a full stomach still after all that food. And I'm all snuggly and warm in my sleeping bag. Got a lovely flat bit which I'm lying on. And I'm feeling a bit sleepy now. I'm looking forward to getting my head down. I think the time's approaching midnight, or it could be midnight, or 11 o'clock. I've no idea really. But it's been a really enjoyable trip. And I'm really glad that we've ended up here, because it's been a while since I last camped at this spot. It's been a fantastic evening. And yeah, it's been happy. I've really enjoyed it. So, on that note, I'm going to get my head down. So, I'll say good night, everybody, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night, all. Good morning, everybody. The time is about 25 to 8. I'm absolutely shattered. I had a really good sleep. It's been raining during the night. I can see the grass is wet. Well, I suppose we'd best have a look, see what it's like outside. Well, it's not too bad out there. Right, let's think about getting that brew on.
30 people have been killed in China by severe flooding in and around Beijing. Tens of thousands of people have been moved to safety. President Xi Jinping has called for an all-out effort by emergency teams. Our China correspondent Stephen McDonald is in Beijing. Heavy rain has led to flooding right across northern China, with around 40 major rivers breaking their banks. The area, in terms of deaths, has been in the mountains around Beijing, especially near the Miyu Reservoir. Officials have said that around 130 villages are without electricity, and rescue teams are using helicopters to reach communities cut off because dozens of roads have become inaccessible. 80,000 residents have already been moved to safer locations, and China's leader said that emergency departments should be preparing for worst-case scenarios. According to weather reports, there will be a break in the rain in Beijing today, hit Beijing and other parts of China once more.
Well, that's my brew made. I shall just grab it.
LC.com.
7 and 9-year-old Alyssa Gear were killed in
Oh,
the
that's
attack
nice.
at a Taylor Swift-themed dance class. 8 other children and 2 adults,
Oh.
dance teacher Leanne Lucas and a businessman
Well, I'm going to drink
Jonathan
this,
Hayes, who
slowly
came
wake
to
up,
their aid,
and then
were
turn my thoughts to
seriously
packing up.
wounded. A 3-minute silence
It's
will
dry
be
at the
held
moment, but there might be some
on
rain
Saturday
later, so
in memory of
I
the
don't want to hang
girls who
around
were
too long.
killed. Their families have asked
Anyway,
that flowers aren't
I'll
left
see you in
to
a bit.
mark this difficult day. Flags of public buildings in Southport and
Well, that's me out of my tent on this claggy morning. The rain hasn't started yet, so I think we've been lucky. Apparently Gav's up here as well. Kev's just had a message off him, and he was over at Grindslow Knoll. So yeah, it's a shame we didn't bump into each other. Well, before we set off, where my trekking poles are, this discoloured bit of ground just here, that's where I had my tent, and I'm doing my usual last look around for any tent pegs, or more importantly, any little bits of rubbish. But it's absolutely spotless, it's as we found it, and like we all do, we leave no trace so others can enjoy it. Right, well, I'm not sure which way we're going to go back into Edale, but it don't really matter because it's all downhill. There's not going to be many views I can show you in this clag, but if there is, I will do. But for the moment, I'm going to plod on.
Jannu.
Well, that's me back at the car. What a cracking 2 nights out that's been. Really enjoyable. And the weather, although it's not been boiling hot sunshine, it's been really warm. Well, Kev's car's over there. I'm going to get all this kit off, chucking it back at car, and then have a wander over and say try to him. Well, Kev, well,
Take two.
Take 2. Yeah, I forgot to press record. Brilliant 2 nights out. Really enjoyed it. Lovely weather, cracking company, and very relaxing where we were last night.
It was.
Just what I needed. Sorted me head out, that.
Yeah.
Well, have a safe drive home, mate.
And you.
And I'll speak to you soon.
Right. Okie dokie.
Where's Jannu? She's in the car. Right. Bye, Jannu. Well, that's me back at my car. All my kit's in back, ready for drive home. I've said my goodbyes to Kev, and he's about to set off, and I'm about to do the same. But before I jump in car, I just want to say thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. And as I always say at the end of my videos, I look forward to your comments, because I do enjoy reading those and replying to them. Well, on that note, there's not really further to say, apart from I'll see you all next time for another Hengist Wild Camps, and until then, it's cheerio from me. Goodbye all.